Alright guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the last episode of the mini-series where we're counting down the best moments from each of the Dynasty Warriors games. If there's one thing that the game do right, is definitely finding new ways to tell the same events over and over again, and still finding ways to really make some good moments within the games. There are still moments, even though I know what's going to happen within the Dynasty Warriors story, there are still jaw-dropping moments that happen while playing through the game, along with the emotional and vulnerable moments that make the game so interesting. So with that being said, we have a lot to cover here. 20 more moments from Dynasty Warriors 9. Let me know what you guys think about my list down below.
Not be so terrible watching the lives of these young ones. Don't you think so, Joe? You?
Reason that it's starting off our list at number 20 is because of the vulnerability this character shows within his ending. He spent all that time hating the young people, and then at the end he's reminiscing and missing one of the people that he used to have a disdain for. So it's a good moment, easy choice to start off the top 20. Let's go and move on to the next.
It is the basis of my strategy to know my enemy. That is all it is. In that case.
There's just new ways they tell it every single time, and the way they do it in Dynasty Warriors 9, very direct. I would say a little bit of a shocking moment. It definitely stood out to me of when it happened, and that's why I think it's a good choice here at number 19.
You damn minx! You planned this, didn't you?
Lubu standing toe-to-toe with Dong Zhuo and stabbing him in the chest. You know, his freaking sword breaks in half, and the beautiful ending shot. It was just a good moment. It's a really good moment, and we kind of get to see it, again, directly happen, and I think it's a great choice here at number 18. Pretty cool moment. I think it's pretty cool. Oh no, I've made a mistake. It's too late. Boom. Beautiful moment within the game. Not much else to say about it. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one.
My goodness, did you cast a curse on me?
So originally I had this one up at number 13, but after reviewing it and looking at it again, I was like, no, I think there's some moments that are better than this one. The reason that it's actually in the list at all is because it was shocking when I first watched it. The direct shot to Hexmark getting killed, I was like, damn, and to take him out like that, that was crazy. But I think it's a solid choice here at number 16.
all be back before the wine cools. Let's go!
Alright, taking the top 15 spot, we've got a DLC event. Huaxiang becoming a playable character, and his death in Dynasty Warriors 9 was really good. It was just a really good moment. It was a little emotional, a little sad. It made me feel a certain way. Huaxiang's death in Dynasty Warriors 9. Again, intricate fighting always seems to get me, and Dynasty Warriors 9, the Changban Bridge event with Zhang Fei, is no exception. Just showcases the badassery of that event in general. I don't have much else to say about it. I think it's an awesome moment, and it's a great choice here at number 14.
Now then, running out all alone like that, what were you thinking?
Huh? I was just giving you a chance to
But I think this is a great moment for the game itself. It's a mixture of vulnerability and awesome fighting. You got chaos in the background. It's just everybody's going nuts. And then again, you have Ling Tong and Gan Ning having that vulnerable, emotional moment, kind of becoming friends a little bit. So solid choice for me. I think it's a great moment in Dynasty Warriors 9. Ling Tong and Gan Ning back to back defending each other. Great choice here at number 13.
For honor and for duty.
The way they display Peng De's heroicness and the way of the warrior, I've always respected it in that character, and that's why Peng De has always been, at least I've always liked her. His ending really cements that in Dynasty Warriors 9, and he's standing there facing it head to head. Awesome badass moment for him. I love his ending in Dynasty Warriors 9, and I think it's a great choice here at number 12.
Merciful heavens, give me one more. Please just allow me to work on one more plan for Sunu.
Master Choyu!
It was just beautiful. The way they did the moment was so good. Again, the games do a good job of telling the story, right? I don't think anybody had a problem with the story from Dynasty Warriors 9 because the cutscenes were beautiful. Such a good moment. Zhou death was depicted so beautifully in Dynasty Warriors 9. It was a surreal moment for the characters that were involved in that cutscene, and I can't knock it. I think it's a great moment, and personally, it's a good choice for me at number 11.
Tiger of Shangdang, you will die here!
Again, another surreal moment that they really make you feel within the game. All of his people get shot. He gets shot in the back. Sun Ce and Sun Quan run in. Then, of course, Sun Jian putting on that brave face, fighting through the pain, ripping the arrows out of his back. A great end for a great character, and I think it's a great, solid choice here. To start off the top 10,
We must wipe out the enemy. Let us protect this beautiful place.
My allies, my home. I will not let you steal them from me.
Alright, you want to talk about a beautiful mixture of badassery, emotion, vulnerability. I mean, this ending has it all. When I first saw it, I was shocked. Like, Ding Fong instantly became one of my favorite characters just from his ending alone. It was just really cool to see. He's fighting tooth and nail with everyone around him. He's got some really cool sequences, and everybody's got their moment. All these people that he's heard advice from, because it's supposed to be the symbolism of how long Ding Fong has been there, and it's just amazing. I love hearing all the different thoughts of each person, and Ding Fong's ending is beautifully shot. A masterpiece of an ending. One of my favorite, hands down, moments from Dynasty Warriors 9, and that's why it's going to be here at number 9.
There's another one? Brother, forgive.
Alright, next up we've got a very shocking, at least to me, moment. I did not see it like happening this way. And the reason it's so shocking is because it's the first time we get to see Zhang Fei, his death. Like, I don't think Dynasty Warriors 7 is mentioned. Dynasty Warriors 8, it's not mentioned at all. I don't even remember in Dynasty Warriors 8 what they did for Zhang Fei's death. But Dynasty Warriors 9 is the first time where they explicitly show Zhang Fei being killed. Again, Dynasty Warriors 9 was not the greatest game, but the storytelling, I think, was really good. I think it was top notch. The voice acting was better, and it could have been an amazing game because the story was still good. And that's why I think it's a great choice here at number 8. We finally get to see a glimpse of what that looks like. It was so interesting to see. So, number 8, Zhang Fei's death.
Hold on, this is bad.
Another beautiful moment within the series. It's a bittersweet, emotional moment as well. I think it was a great scene. I think it was a great moment, right? They're fighting tooth and nail, and they're running death first into this horde of Wu soldiers. Obviously, it's implied Guan Ping and Zhou Song were killed. It's their last moment, pretty much. And I think, again, it's a great choice here. Great storytelling by this game. It's a good choice here at number 7.
Lord Liu Bei, let us go together.
Alright, coming in at number 6, we have Zhuge Liang's ending / death. And I just love the way they end it. They go into this other world where Guan Yu, Liu Bei, and Zhang Fei are waiting there with their hands out. Like, where you been, man? He walks into the peach garden. For me, it's just a heartwarming moment, you know? Zhuge Liang did everything he could after Liu Bei passed away to bring his, vision to fruition. And his last moment, he's passing on his legacy. He's passing on everything that he knows to Jiang Wei. He gave him his fan, and he ended up passing away. I think this was actually a good moment where the voice acting played pretty well as well. I think the voice acting for Zhuge Liang was actually not that bad for this game. So 100%, I think Zhuge Liang's ending is one of the best ones. Such a surreal and emotional moment. Number 6, hands down, Zhuge Liang's ending / death.
You're mine now! That's nothing!
So you want to talk about a jaw-dropping moment for me? When I remember seeing this scene for the first time, jaw drop, because it was so point blank. Wang Zhong, I'm like watching him, like there's no way he's just gonna shoot him like that. He literally shoots him point blank, boom, right? We get behind Xiahou Yuan, he falls down. You can still see a glimpse of the arrow. Had the awesome intricate fight scene, and then just the emotions with it as well. My jaw, I was literally shocked to see it. It was such a direct way of killing Xiahou Yuan, but such a good moment, and one that stuck out to me really, really well. I remember it so clearly, and I think that's why it's a great choice here to start off my top 5.
I know for certain that I would have died without you rescuing me.
My lord, be safe.
Dianwei, my matchless shield.
The reason that it's so significant for me, so they're around the table, they're talking about Jian Wei and how, the memories with him and everything like that. But I love the body language that Cao Cao shows. You can see it in his face. You can see how somber and hurt he was. The way he delivers that last line, just he knows he would have died without him, and then it flashed back into that moment. It was a pretty emotional moment, pretty vulnerable. I would say one manly tear was shed for that, and they did it very well in Dynasty Warriors 9. I think for me the ending was more impactful than the actual death scene, and for me one of the best moments within Dynasty Warriors 9, hands down. So number 4, Jian Wei's ending, it's so good. You had to expect that this was up here. If you played Dynasty Warriors 9, at least the Hulao Gate, again, I know some people didn't like the gameplay, at least the entrance for this dude is unmatched, right? So freaking good. They do it so well. It's one of the best entrances within his entire entrance, like all the entrances he's ever had, because it's so good. You see the outline of the character, the reveal, right? People are like, it's just one guy, charge him. Very good, intricate fighting sequence. Red Hair even gets a couple of knocks in there. He's going in it too. A lot of explosions, right? Really showing how powerful and how, what this character represents within this story. Now, unfortunately, the battle system, like I've already talked, terrible, right? He was so easy to beat, didn't do anything. But the way they introduced him in Dynasty Warriors 9, top notch. 100% one of the best moments within the game. It was so good, and I think it was going to be one of those moments that stuck with me for quite some time. It was just so good. Such an intricate opening for him, and I loved it. Hands down, definitely a top 3 moment, and that's why it starts off our list at number 3.
I just have one more message to send out. I will rest after that.
You had better.
Right.
The land is still not settled. Therefore, you cannot allow
The traditional ceremonies for my funeral. There is no need to mourn.
Close to the epitome of emotional moments, we've got Cao Cao's ending / death in Dynasty Warriors 9. Such a beautiful, beautiful moment. I mean, just right after he passes away, and Cao Pi's reading the scroll, and he's reading it in his voice, and then it switches to Cao Cao, and then, of course, while he's reading the note, you're panning around to all the different officers within his kingdom, how they're reacting to it, and it's just a surreal and beautiful moment. Even like the peasants or like the soldiers, and you see them body language of them hanging their head a little lower and stuff. It's like, man, you really feel this one. The ending line for Shahudun coming up to the edge of the wall, and he's saying, we're gonna disobey your orders and pay respect to the person that meant the most to all those people in that kingdom. Such a beautiful moment. It was one of the best moments I've ever witnessed within the games. It was so beautifully well done, and again, the games know how to tell the story so well. They can do it so well. They just have other things to work on that's outside the story. But number 2, Cao Cao's ending in Dynasty Warriors 9, hands down one of the most emotional and vulnerable moments within the entire Dynasty Warriors series, and I loved watching it. It was so good. Now, before we talk about the number 1 moment from Dynasty Warriors 9, here are a few honorable mentions that did not make the list.
Succeeding on the path of the conqueror means walking the path that you believe in. Let us raise a cup to the end of an age and to the beginning of the next one.
Master Huanggai has shown us the way. Listen, men of Sun Wu, have courage! It's time for us to defeat Cao Cao!
You must seek the forgiveness of my lords Cao Cao and Cao Pi when you finally meet them in the afterlife.
Traitors! You dare to usurp my throne!
I must fulfill our vow from the Peach Garden. Only then will his compassion spread across the land. My dragon will dispel these dark clouds! Brother.
When I tell you, when I first saw this, I did not expect the black screen for anything else to be said. When he says, brother, I got goosebumps the first time I saw that, right? Because it's like everything up to before you see the sticks, it's like motivational, inspirational, right? You know, maybe he's regretting his choices, whatever it may be, but he holds it up. We're gonna win, right? And that slow pan out, and you see the sticks, you're like, I was shocked. When I tell you, when I saw Guan Yu's ending, I was shocked. I was like, what the heck? I did not expect that. And then to put the cherry on top again, black screen, I'm like, wow, that's crazy, brother. Oh my God, such a powerful and emotional moment, at least to me, within the game. One of the hands down best moments within all of the series. It's for me the #1 choice for Dynasty Warriors 9 because of the impact it had on me, the emotions. I had the goosebumps going. I was shocked. I did not expect it to be displayed that way. I assumed it was gonna be similar to like Pong Does or something like that, you know, just him being surrounded, and then he already has the other death scenes, right? I had no idea they were going to do that with his ending, and it was such a shocking and beautiful moment for me to watch, and that's why it's going to take the #1 spot for the top moment from Dynasty Warriors 9. If you made it this far, I appreciate you for watching. Again, Dynasty Warriors 9 was not everybody's favorite. It has a similar vibe like Dynasty Warriors 6. It's like that game everybody loves to hate, but they could have made the game so good. I really hope they do it in Dynasty Warriors 10 because the cutscenes were so well done in Dynasty Warriors 9. Graphics were amazing if they loaded in all that stuff, right? It had its problem. When it ran beautifully and allowed itself to tell the story, it was such a beautiful and surreal moment with most of the cutscenes within the game. I loved watching it, and it was just fun. It was a fun game. I'm not going to say I didn't enjoy it. It could have been better. Yes, all the games could have been better in some shape or form, right? But for me, Dynasty Warriors seems to tell the story pretty well as they progressed with the games. But that's going to be it for the video, guys, and that's going to be it for the mini-series. It was the top moments within the main series games. I hope you guys enjoyed the mini-series and this video. If you did, I definitely appreciate it. Like, comment, or subscribe. Let me know down below what you think of my list or of the game in general, all that good stuff, and I will get to them. But that's all I have for you guys, and I will see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone.